reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense comes on the field to open this game. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Bringing pressure. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great...
He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. But to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. First down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Throwing off play action. Nice grab. It's Riley. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw again. Catch made over the middle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there. Tough for the receiver hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Takes a shot at the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's cheap. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Vols will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass falls incomplete. Second down after that previous play. He keeps it. QB draw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The back's got it. Breaks in open space. Here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. The Vols are going to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Vols. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession they moved it but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. This time it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
You just don't see very many inside runs open up like that. Usually those are kind of your bread and butter plays where you're looking to get 4 to 6 yards. But hey, it doesn't hurt when you can bust out a big one through the A-gap.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for some space. It's Hussein. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 36. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be first and goal from there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Throws out the stiff arm. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They punted 4 times off. They can't convert this third down. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Fair catch made at the 40. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The pocket breaking down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. What a catch! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught! Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. It's reeled in. It's Wiley. He's sunk, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Now it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? QB keeps it himself. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense is off schedule here after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back hit.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. 6th play of the drive coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Barker. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's cheap. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back in motion now. Going for a big play downfield. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Leaning on the run game here late. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Tailback with another carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Good quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open, look out! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The ball has come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short of getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.